Okay, now we'll talk to Davi Micevski.
That's correct.
Who are you? What do you do? You play for Solo Ksatria. Are you attacking midfield or midfield or something?
Anywhere in the midfield.
Anywhere in the midfield.
Today's formation, our coach Branko said out was a 4-5-1 formation.
Right.
So we had one holding midfielder, we had two just in front of him, but we had to work back.
Okay.
Obviously.
How did you end up here? I mean, look, you were at Perth Glory before?
Yeah,
how did you end up in this illegal league which is not recognised by anybody?
Well, yeah, I was at Perth Glory at the age of 19. I was there for 2.5 years. And then I got a call from Alex. He asked me to send over my resume and highlight videos, and I sent them across, and obviously the coach and the CEO were keen for me to come across, and I came across, and I've been here for 3 weeks and I'm loving every minute of it. So great experience for me. Crowds are great in Solo. So
did you know much about Indonesia before you come over? I mean, it's only a couple of hours up the road from where you're from.
That's right. So I'm 3.5 hour flight from Bali to Perth, so it's pretty close. But no, I know Robbie Gaspar. He's been in Indonesia for a while, so I've known him for a while. He's from Perth as well. Obviously, he tried to get me across when I was at Perth Glory when I was 20, but I had a contract with Perth Glory then, so I was going to come across, but obviously I had a contract with Glory, so I decided to stick it out at Perth. But now I'm here eventually. So
you finally got here, and today was your debut, yeah?
Yes, it was. It was a debut for all of us foreigners, actually. So
as a debut, how was it?
To be honest, I thought I did well. Considering the pitch conditions, it wasn't probably the best.
You should have scored that, shouldn't you?
In the first half, I should have scored. I must admit, I should have scored. But end of the day, got there in the end. I set up the winner, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, all right. Was it? Should you got a yellow for that incident when you and the goalie went for the loose ball? Should you got a yellow?
To be fair, back in Australia, I probably wouldn't have got a yellow.
Right.
Obviously, I was going for the ball, but here it's a bit different. So that's something I'd be careful of in the future, I suppose.
How was the pitch today?
The pitch, to be honest, the middle part was more of a mud bath than a pitch. On the actual wings of the pitch was decent, but the middle part was pretty much unplayable. But we had Branko said a game plan today to play the long ball. Obviously, it's hard to play in them sort of conditions, so obviously it worked for us in the end, so which was good.
It's got to be difficult for the coach, though, isn't it? I mean, he doesn't know your team. He ain't got a clue who he's playing against. How's he able to? I mean, how much is he able to guide you on what to expect from the opponents, or is he not able to?
Well, that's the thing. He doesn't know anything about any other clubs, so he's got to pretty much just concentrate on the way we want to play.
Yeah.
Branko has been here, I think, about 6 weeks. So he hasn't had much time to know every single player, like the way they play. So obviously, I think as a team we're going to get stronger as a team as the year goes by. So definitely good signs for us at the moment.
Did you see the first game of the season?
Yes, I was there. Me and Alex were meant to play that game. But we didn't get a clearance from the LPI, so we couldn't play. But to be fair, we didn't look at the races that day. But it's good for the boys' confidence to bounce back today and get a result.
Now, coming from, I don't know, what sort of crowds you get in Perth Glory?
Perth Glory, we used to, back in the olden days at Perth Glory, when they used to do the Glory Days, they call it, we used to get 15,000 every game. When I was there, we were sort of averaging around the 10,000 mark. Right,
so the first game you saw was in Solo, the crowd was, what, 25,000 something?
Yeah, it was a packed stadium. I was shocked. There was people hanging outside on the fences or people waiting outside to get in, so yeah, it's fantastic.
Have you been along to see the other team, Perth's Solo play at all, in the Utama?
I've watched them on TV.
You've not been to the stadium?
Sorry?
You've not been to the stadium seeing yet?
No. I've never watched them at the stadium, but I watched them on TV. Obviously, they're not doing too well, so it might be even good for us, I suppose. They can jump on our bandwagon and go for FC Solo. So.
Yeah, well, it was Perth's Solo fans who were watching you today, cheering for you today.
That's right, so it's a good sign.
So, who's your next game against?
I think it's Bandung. We're playing at home on Saturday again, so to be honest, I'm not too sure how the other team's like. I've never seen them play, so I can't really comment on them. So.
You've been there, you said you've been there, 3 weeks now. Yes. Perth to Solo. I mean, Perth is a beach city almost, a lot of sport going on, a lot of restaurants. Alan Bond, Kevin Reddy Wilson, all that kind of stuff. There's quite a lot of stuff associated with Perth. And here you are now, Swan Lager, of course. And now Solo. I mean, is there a culture shock adapting from one city to the other?
To be honest, there is a bit of a shock. But in the context of the country, I think Solo is a bit like Perth. Perth is a bit more laid back and chilled, and that's the same as Solo. Obviously, here in Jakarta, it's a bit more busier. a bit more like Sydney, I suppose, if you want to compare the two cities.
Okay.
So, to be honest, it is a bit of a change, but obviously I've got players in the team which help each other out. Like me and Alex have known each other for a while, so it makes it easier to sort of adapt. And
that's a good point you make there. I mean, the coach, you got like almost a mini Balkans, haven't you? I mean, the coach is... I'm confused. The coach is Serbian?
Yes, the coach is Serbian.
The guy who scored 2 goals today is...
Yeah, both our other foreigners, Žarko and Stevan, they're both Serbian. They're from Serbia. And the other guy that plays centre back, Sergei, he's from Russia.
Okay, so you got quite a mixture. You got quite a mixture of Europeans.
So we have, and plus our backgrounds are Macedonian. Me and Alex are background Macedonian, so I guess it's a bit similar. So we get a bit of a Balkan revolution starting at the moment in Solo.
Oh yeah, tell me about it. I grew up with the NSL back in the 90s when it was before it kicked off. All right, so you come over on a 1-year contract, yeah?
Yes.
Are you worried at all in any way about the controversy that is going on between the LPI and the PSSI, and the lack of any kind of recognition from FIFA of this league or the PSSI of this league? And are you worried that maybe there's some kind of impact maybe in your career somewhere down the line?
To be honest, at the moment I'm not really into that sort of things. They can sort out stuff they need to sort out themselves. I'm just concentrating on just training, playing well for FC Solo. So at the moment, like whatever happens with all the talks about the LPI and the Super League, to be honest, it doesn't really bother me at the moment. So,
but the PSSI talked about deporting foreign players.
Deporting out of the LPI?
Out of Indonesia.
Out of Indonesia.
That's one of the things they've said they might do. They've talked about revoking licenses for coaches and agents who are involved in it.
To be honest, I haven't really heard much about it, so I can't really say much about it.
It's a good job we asked you this now after the game and not before it, really.
That's right. Or maybe like I'm here for a bit longer. I'll know about the side of things about what's happening, but at the moment I'm just concentrating on playing for FC Solo and playing well. So.
Okay, so you're settling in now, everything. I'm running out of things to say, so I think we'll call it quits here, right? Yeah.
Sorry?
I'm running out of things to say, so I think we'll call it quits. Yeah.
No problem.
All right, mate. Cheers.
No, cheers.